So there was another thing that you did in your movie Superhuman, which I'm fascinated with, and there's so much science behind this that it's scary. Remote viewing, the power of remote viewing. Can you just tell the audience what remote viewing is, and then we're going to get slightly into the weeds of what and the science behind it, and government agencies and all the things that remote viewing is doing and still doing to this day.
So remote viewing is the ability to see at a distance, to pick up information at a distance. So I can see, let's say, what you're doing in your home, even though I'm not there, for example. Sounds scary, but it's possible. And so what happened is that in the 80s, we're still in a Cold War, the Russians were experimenting with that, and they started to have some success. So they were training soldiers to basically spy on us, on the United States. And of course, we found out about it, and we said, wait a minute, we should be doing that, not just the Russians. So there was a whole program actually in the government that was created called the Stargate program, basically to train soldiers to spy on the Russians. And they actually were successful. A lot of the time they would basically, of course, it was for military purposes. So they, to find out where the military bases were, or and so, but sometimes it was to pick up real, intelligence, like information, when they were going to plan something or do something. And that information was brought to some of the leaders, to Congress, and to even Jimmy Carter at the time, because that was in the 80s. And they actually, it affected policy making because of the accuracy of those predictions. So there's definitely something real about it. And so, and I know I'm one of them, many people who can do that. So it's not about spying on people. It's about picking up the information that is useful to you. By the way, you can also shield yourself. So if you don't want anybody to spy on you, but so this isn't about spying on your boyfriend to see if he's faithful, And speaking of that, speaking again of to be purposeful, if you have set your intention to be here for the highest good and to be on higher purpose, you're not even going to be able to pick up information on silly things like that. You know what I mean? It would be, you could use it, for example, I am planning a trip. I'm planning a trip. Is it going to be safe for me? Or is it going to be fun for me? Not because, I've gone to Maui sometimes and it wasn't such a great trip. And I've gone other times when it was an amazing trip. So what is the difference? It's the same location. It's energy. It's the timing. It's the circumstances. There's all kinds of things that could happen that could interfere with your experience. So you can use these types of abilities to kind of sense what your experience is going to be like. For example, working with someone, signing a new contract with someone. So, very, very valuable tools.
To watch the full video, click on the link below, and don't forget to subscribe.